We got the second developer Q&A over on the Discord page for Suicide Squad. We are going to talk about that, look over some of the questions, talk about a couple of the answers, kind of give you my opinion on some of the stuff I say. Now, this is not the entire Q&A. If you want all the Q&A, I will leave a link for the Suicide Squad Discord page. But every single day, I mean, we're getting more and more information about Suicide Squad coming in just a couple days. Early access, February 29th, 11 p.m. for me. And also, they just announced that Twitch will have Twitch drops streaming live at early release. So yeah, I definitely recommend going into the description, finding my Twitch page, and head on over there because we will be streaming early access as soon as we get our hands on it. How does the battle pass work? I'm sure this is a pretty big concern for a lot of people, and a lot of people have questions on what the paid track, what the free track, how much you're going to be able to get, what the difference is it going to be pay to win, etc. So they did ask how the battle pass worked. They said, we received a lot of questions about the battle pass, so we'll break it all down. Battle pass in Suicide Squad will be cosmetics only, have a premium and free track. How much the premium is, don't really know, probably $10, $20, something like that. The battle pass will release each season, so we know of 4 seasons right now, and we do know that there's going to be a lot of free content, including the characters. The characters are not going to be paid. It's only going to be cosmetic. So the first battle pass will release at the start of season 1, which you get the Joker for free, and then lots of other skins and stuff like that. There will be 75 tiers to complete season 1 battle pass, including outfits, emotes, banners, swatches, and some premium currency. This can be used to purchase cosmetic items in the store or go towards purchasing future battle passes, which is kind of nice. I mean, if you can use, like if you pay for the first one, and then get the currency built up, then you could pay for the second one with the currency you earned. Call of Duty does something very similar, and I really like that sort of strategy. We're also happy to announce that you'll be able to go back and play the previous battle passes after the season ends. This is huge. We believe our team has created some of the best looking cosmetic ever, and we don't want you to miss out on enjoying that stuff with the, fear of missing out on anything. I think this is huge. Because depending, 75 tiers is a lot. Obviously, we don't know how much experience or how much gameplay it's going to take to get through each of the tiers. But being able to go back and finish it at any point, amazing. And as a reminder, for each season, it has a new playable character, a new else world to explore, loads of gear, new missions to play, and more, all for free. The Premium Battle Pass, exceptional option for extra for those who are looking to extra fly with some kicking some brainiac butt. All of that, I love it. Definitely nice. Is the end game possible to do solo? Definitely a good question, because this is 4 players, right? You have 3 AI and yourself if you're doing it solo. Now, how smart and intelligent are these AIs going to act? I don't know. Will it be a lot easier when you're running 4-man squads? I mean, almost like Gotham Knights. I mean, when you run 3-man squads and you go in there and you do, complete some of the missions and you do all that stuff, it's certainly a lot easier when you play co-op. So can you do this solo? Yes, you can. But there's one particular piece of this that I kind of want to discuss. But yes, you 100% can. Now, you can do it with 2, you can do it with 3, you can do it with 4. They did recently just have a gameplay footage of a 4-man squad with Shroud and others, which was kind of cool. It was pretty neat. But if you're on the solo mission, you're still not on your own. You have the 3 trusted AI control, squad members. How smart they are, we'll have to see. But you can apply gear, apply talents, all the things you unlocked for those particular squad members, right? We all love playing with the games. We have lives, sort of. Some people do, and totally understandable. But the big part of the design philosophy of the game, we don't want to make the game feel like a life commitment, or that the game you need to sacrifice a whole lot of time or commitment, or feel like you're not making any good progress if you can't play hundreds of hours, both your time and with all the features that we have to offer. Now, this is the kind of part that I, kind of wanted to talk about. Even though the toughest content, the mayhem mission that accumulates in the epic boss fights, are playable solo 2 or 3 4-player. Obviously, it's going to be hardest solo. With 4-player, you're certainly going to be able to get the most out of each of the players. The leaderboards also reflect this flexibility, and there are leaderboards for endgame missions for solo, 2-player, 3-player, 4-player. Now, this is interesting because I saw that these leaderboards are cross-platform, which means PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and whatever else console systems that they put this on are going to be on the same leaderboard. This is a little bit concerning for me because of being the fact that I played Gotham Knights, right? And I played it on PC, I played it on console. The amount of mods that you can put on a game like this is going to be ridiculous. And I foresee a problem being that, well, the entire leaderboard will be filled with PC players because they all have PC mods. They can kill basically everything as soon as possible with whatever mods they have equipped. And I don't know, that just kind of strike me as a little bit of a concern for me. I like the idea of leaderboards. I like the idea of being able to, talk crap to your friends when you pass them on the leaderboard, but not quite the idea of it being cross-platform and including PC players. How much of the loot build progression will be RNG based? This is definitely a big topic, at least for me, especially playing other games like Injustice 2. When we played Injustice 2, when we played Gotham Knights, a lot of the items that were RNG based that didn't ever seem to fall in the right, stat ranges that you wanted, the right items you wanted. Will we have to repeat certain missions or activities dozens of times to get the rarest gear and stat rolls? So this is a pretty big answer. So we're going to try to go through it as fast as possible and as briefly as possible, compact as possible. And the loot progression system does not revolve around a gear score or item power, meaning that you can use any piece of gear for the entire game. So there's no gear piece that you get in the very beginning that all of a sudden becomes obsolete 3 levels later. I think that's a great idea. So the loot philosophy in the game began to strike the balance between the joy of getting the items and augments. Now, this is where kind of the RNG loot system, playing around is going to really come into play. All the loot in our game can have a set number of augments, basically additional stats, and that augments come into 3 levels of power: uncommon, rare, and epic. Now, each of those pieces, you can have different sets of augments on there. So like rare, you can have a certain piece like 1 or 2. Epics can have 1 to 3. Legendary, infamy, and notorious can be 2 to 3. Gives you, slots to put different augments, which, that's okay. But they also have a bunch of different ways of crafting these pieces. And so they have a couple different things they were talking about with crafting. You can loot through the story, crafting recipes. So you craft a specific piece of item to get it. Overhaul. You can re-roll augments on a specific piece of loot. So if you get a piece of gear and you don't like the augment, you can overhaul it and re-roll it. Modifications lets you re-roll any augment on an item to pick from 3 new random augments. So that's kind of interesting as well. Totes allows you to re-roll an augment, but pick an augment you want from a list of possible augments. So modifications presents you a list of random augments with stat ranges. Totes lets you actually pick the augment you want to roll and then get a list of 3 permutations. And then we have supercharging. It lets you upgrade the afflictions on an item, make the effects of the item, whatever the effects are of that item, last longer. So a lot of things you can do with gear that still shows there is some randomness obviously in it, but at least a lot less of the grindy, trying to get that God roll, which I still think they're going to be there. You're going to still try to get these God rolls. You're still going to try to get these God roll augments and all that stuff. But at least they make it to where it's a little bit easier with these modifications, totes, overhauls, etc. So last one we're going to talk about today. Clans seem to be an interesting part of the game that promotes both teamwork and competitiveness. Could you guys go into more in depth on how they work and the benefits from being in a clan? You know, one of the things that I loved doing in Injustice 2 was all of the clan activities. It was certainly so much fun doing all that stuff and doing streams with everybody in the clan, trying to complete all of these different objectives and to get all these rewards. And it's I'm hoping it's going to be something very similar in Suicide Squad. And so if you're interested in joining a clan, you know that I am going to be certainly making a clan, joining that the day that it launches. And so if you're interested, be sure y'all come out to the stream. But either way, you know, as far as it regards to what they said, they wanted clans to promote a bigger feeling of being in a squad, even when you aren't directly playing with each other. We wanted to get rewards from engaging you with your clan, so you feel like you're progressing the clan as things together, which is kind of nice because, you know, you have clan objectives and anybody can do these clan objectives. You don't always have to be the one that's doing them. Everybody in the clan combines for them. So it gives you that extra reward, extra incentive to play with people and stuff. Really good. I really like this. At the same time, just like the Suicide Squad themselves, we wanted to maintain the inter-squad competitiveness. Each clan has its own leaderboard, which is just for clan members. Whenever you beat a clan member's score, you can send them a rival taunt, which is really cool because it's the same thing for friends. If you beat a friend's score, you can send the rival taunt with boomerang, you know, flipping them off and stuff like that. That's so much fun. There is a interplay between clans and social squad. If you are part of a clan, your squad, it gets filled with other members of a clan. Not only do you get the joy of sending guys rival taunts to get to beat their own score using their own characters, which is kind of cool. Clan also receive daily and weekly challenges. Completing them give you clan XP, rank you up your clan. Each clan members will have individual ranks within that clan and increase how active they are and continue ranking up the clan. So we're going to need some people right out the jump. We're going to need people to get on it and start grinding the clan and hopefully have a leaderboard of all the clans out there. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be really competitive, I'm sure. These reward benefits for all clans ranging from cosmetics to unique clan members or banners, XP bonuses, resource bonuses, etc. Your individual clan rank shows how much you have contributed to the progress of your clan. Comes with a slew of rewards, weekly clan care packages, and so much more. So that's absolutely fantastic news. Like I said, there's certainly other things that they talked about in this Q&A, but those are things that I wanted to hit today. And like I said, I'm super excited. We only have 3 days left. We're going to get it early access. We're going to be streaming over on Twitch. We're going to be doing Twitch drops. We're going to be doing a clan. We're going to be doing videos, streams, all of that stuff on the YouTube page. So be sure y'all hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe if you're new, and go into the description, find the Twitch link, and head on over there and follow. But let me know what you think about this stuff and other stuff they discussed in the Discord. And I will see y'all again very soon. Yo, y'all take it easy. Yo, we are out. Peace.